Okay, let's start. Good evening, my partners and friends. I appreciate a lot your presence here. We will do this meeting very practical for easier, for more easier our work. As you know, I am Veronica Pucheta. I am Argentinian. I am a financial advisor and a regional coordinator for Bahamas and Mexico. I must to read this advisement at first, and then after that, we will go to our personal account and we will see each button to log in through the green button of SWC field, and then after that, what we must do when after we booked our subscription. Oh, again. Oh, really? Okay.
What is the ecosystem based on? Not on projects, but on a system. The first level is SWC PASS. The second level is SWC Field. The third level is projects. This is the system. What is an SPV and why is it needed? This is Anna. Anna wants to participate in a real estate project. But access to such projects is usually not available to private investors. The entry amount starts from $1 million. Anna is a private investor, and she only has $2,000. In a typical situation, she would not be able to participate in such a project. But this is where an SPV can solve the problem. An SPV brings investors together. 500 investors contributing $2,000 each equals $1 million. And the SPV enters the project as a single participant. Anna and the other participants receive a portion in the SPV Real Estate 1, so you can start participating in projects even with $2,000. What is an SPV?
This SPV, it will be our next project, Atlas, to invest in real estate in Dubai. Good afternoon, my dear friends. Before we begin, it is important to clarify a very important point for understanding. All information presented during this meeting is for informational and educational purposes only It is based on the analysis of historical data and practical experience. It is important that you understand that we do not provide investment recommendations, and any decisions are made by you independently. The results depends on many factors, including market conditions, the economic environment, and other external circumstances. For its part, the Skyward Community Ecosystem provides tools and analytics that allow for building a more systematic approach to working with assets. Okay. SWC field is an ecosystem, is an infrastructure of a new level of participation in investment. We live in an era when access to opportunities opens new horizons. However, such access is available only to a select few. SWC field creates a system in which the private investor ceases to be an observer and becomes a participant. In recent years, the world has accelerated. The pace of capital growth has increased. Technologies have become more complex. The private investment market has become stronger than the public one, yet access to it has remained closed. SWC field is a layer of access to these deep opportunities. We open access to projects that in ordinary circumstances are unavailable to private investors. A private investor often finds themselves in an environment where they face an abundance of informational noise, uncertainty, a lack of a strategy, a feeling that the very best opportunities are inaccessible. This is not a matter of knowledge. It is a matter of access architecture. We are building this architecture. Today, we are updating the infrastructure in accordance with the latest standards. This means systematic project selection, a legal framework, a technological platform, an international structure. We are moving from discussing opportunities to creating an environment where these opportunities become accessible. Oh, okay. SWC field is a next generation investment showcase. It is a space where opportunities are structured, a portfolio architecture is created, selected investment products are presented. Each project undergoes preliminary selection and it is classified according to its risk level. SWC field is a next generation in investment showcase. The selection of a risk investment, a risk segment, for example, low, medium, high, opportunity for diversification, and we have unstructured through SPV, is the access to the investment products showcase. SWC field, this is a structured investment showcase, not a list of projects. The showcase is built on the principle of portfolio architecture. It consists of 3 levels of structuring. Each project is placed in one of 3 segments. At first, the low risk, more stable structured products with a predictable return model. suitable for forming the resilient part of a portfolio, the medium risk, for example, the balanced investment solutions with growth potential, a combination of returns and managed risk. And the high risk is a venture and innovative projects with increased return potential used as an instrument for accelerating capital growth. Each project undergo review prior to listing, business model analysis at first, in second term, the team and reputation review, 3, risk analysis, and 4, assessment of economic indicators, and 5, the legal readiness. And only projects that meet the selection criteria are presented on the platform. Each project presented on the platform has a transparent description structure, a brief description of the model, the risk segment, investment rationale, minimum entry, the participation structure, jurisdiction, the key risk factors. This enables the participant to make an informed decision rather than relying on marketing promises. SWC Field is available only to infrastructure participants. At first, SWC Field, this is an investment showcase, and in second term, we have SWC PASS. Is the access to field is granted through a subscription. SWC PASS is a level of access to the investment infrastructure. SWC PASS is neither a course nor a closed club. PASS is a systematic selection of projects, a legal framework, a technological platform, an international structure, and PASS transforms investing from chaotic actions into a managed process. The road to 1 million, our first tool, is the foundation of a portfolio. From the moment of payment, you receive a monthly strategy for building a dividend portfolio in the US and Russian stock markets, an explanation of why now for US and Russian companies, ideally suited for those who do not know where to begin their investor journey. Specific capital allocation strategies, the logic behind asset selection. You spend 10 minutes per month. This is not theory. This is a practical tool. SWC PASS. Why SWC PASS cannot be replaced with free content. The free content is only information. SWC PASS is a system. The free content is, or we will find in the free content, fragmented ideas, opinions, information noise, no structure. In SWC PASS, you will find portfolio architecture, methodology, clear plan, step-by-step algorithm. With SWC PASS, you stop investing based on feelings, understand how to allocate capital, gain a systematic foundation, enter the private segment through field, become a part of the investment ecosystem. This is a transition from observer to participant, from chaos to architecture, from randomness to a strategy. You can choose your participation format from only $290 annually. In second term, for example, in the second case, we have the opportunity to become a part of SWC PASS, SWC Field, through this subscription by 5 years, for 5 years, and the amount is $720. And you will receive Everything included in the annual subscription, the price fixed for 5 years. And in the third case, the ultimate option, for the amount of $2,600, you will receive unlimited access to everything, Road to 1 million and SWC Field Forever, all current and future products, and no need to think about renewal. What this means in practice? If compared with the market, professional investment products cost $1,000 to $3,000 per year. Personal financial consultant from $150 to $300 per session. Analytical services, $300 to $1,000 per year. SWC combines all of these into a unified system at a price starting from $20 per month. This is not an expense. This is an infrastructural access. Purchase, for example, you can purchase SWC PASS and you can choose a plan, Essential Plus Ultimate, and you will receive access to your account. And then get access to Road to 1 million, complete KC, get access to SWC Field, and you can select a risk segment, low, medium, and high, and form a diversified portfolio. Important during registration. For proper account synchronization, you must enter in SWC Field the same email address that is used in your SWC account. This is necessary for preserving your structure, the correct accounting of the referral relationship, and transfer of status access to the relevant terms. The registration with a different email will result in the creation of a new account without linkage to your current structure. And I will show you, because the last month we have received the signals to invest in two shares. One of these shares, it was PepsiCo. And as you know, you will see PepsiCo announce the payment of the dividends on June 30. And the declared cash dividends, it will be $1.48 per share. We are placed, for our investors community, we are placed to inform you that one of the stocks we purchased through the SWC Field Signals on Interactive Brokers has announced a dividend, and the payment will be made on June the 30th. And the ticker of the PepsiCo Inc. is the PEP, P-E-P, from NASDAQ. And the ex-dividend date, it will be the June the 5th in 2026. This type of events reflects one of the potential benefits of investing in a strong and well-established companies in the U.S. market. And then we will continue with our practical tool, because maybe the people doesn't know how to log in their accounts and change their passwords. I will enter in my personal account. Okay. The people, when logging in their personal accounts, they will see this button. This green button, they must click here. And then the page will redirect you to the next page. Okay, and then after that, they will find in the corner, in the right corner here, a green button. Here, personal account. And then they must click on this button and then change their passwords. I am in my personal account. That's why that specific page doesn't allow us or doesn't show us. But in our personal account, we will find the projects. Atlas is the opportunity to invest in the real estate in Dubai. And Atlas, we will have the new presentation and in the incoming days. But in the Atlas projects, we will have the opportunity to invest, I think, from the amount of $100 to buy IP shares. And we will receive two types of earnings. But the first tool to create our portfolio or our capital here, we will find the road to 1 million. When we are in our personal account, we will find this button, go to the project. And then, this is very important because inside this button, we will find all the tools for road to 1 million, the signals and the instructions to register in the broker, interactive broker. The people must register in interactive brokers, complete all the personal data, the address data, upload their documents, and wait for the verification. And after that, the people will be available to deposit their money and choose the shares to invest. As you see, we will have the button here, and in this page, for example, we will have the conditions of participation in Road to 1 million. For example, we have here the signals for the month, and this is the signal for May. And we will have here a calculator. You can download this Excel and calculate the amount of your investment monthly. And here we have the instructions to register in interactive brokers. Okay, and here we will have, I open the document here. Okay. Here. Oh. I have a delay again here. But for example, we can download the signals to invest. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay, thanks God. Okay. Okay, and for example, the road to 1 million, we will find this is the document of the signal for the month May. And we will find here the information to invest in the 2 assets for May in the interactive brokers. Now, for June, we will receive the new signals for June. Remember, we receive only 1 document, 1 signal for the month, and then maybe for June, maybe we will have to invest in 3 shares or in 4 shares. That is, I don't know yet. Okay, I have a delay here, but I think this is important. You can download this document when you are verified in interactive brokers, and you can download this document, and you will see here all the details to invest in the assets in interactive brokers. I have a delay here. I will stop sharing my screen. Okay, yes, Kitra, please. I hear you. Please open your microphone.
Hey, sorry about that. Question.
Yes.
You say we have another signal coming out in, you can hear me? We have another signal coming out in June. We're in June now. So
Yes.
The Atlas is still available, or is it going to be something different for June?
Yes. Yes, in June, the signals will be different.
Okay, but the Atlas will still be available?
Yes.
Okay.
You can do it. You can do it because the dividends will be paid on 30th of June. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, Keitra. Hey, Veronica.
Hey.
Hello, my
Just
dear.
a quick question.
Yes.
I saw where on the Pepsi Cola it had X dividend rate, and normally that means that you can buy the share before that date,
Yes.
and you can still receive the dividend. So it's not late yet that we can do it, right?
Yes. For example, if you buy a share, for example, today, you will receive the dividend because the dividend will be paid on June 30.
Repeat that again. Your voice went a little low.
Okay. For example, if you buy today PepsiCo, you will receive the dividend.
See.
Yes. As I see the professionals recommend us. I am going to stop the recording.